Hello students, today we shall learn lesson 10, Cell and Cell Organelles. Last year we have studied that cell is a structural and functional unit of living organism. Here we have the picture of plant cell and animal cell. We have studied it in detail last year. So this year we will be studying about the various components of the cell and the organelles in detail. Now let us quickly revise the difference between plant cell and animal cell. Plant cells are larger as compared to animal cells. Animal cells are smaller as compared to plant cells. The cell wall is present outside the plasma membrane in plant cells. The cell wall is absent in animal cells. Chloroplast is present in plant cells. Chloroplast is absent in animal cells. Centrosomes are absent in plant cells. Centrosomes are present in animal cells. Vacuoles are large in plant cells. Vacuoles are small or absent in animal cells. Now let us learn about the components of a cell. To begin with, we will see the first component, that is the cell wall. Here you can see the picture of a cell wall. It is found around cells of algae, fungi and plants. Animal cells lack cell wall. Cell wall is an elastic and strong coat around cell membrane. It is mainly composed of carbohydrates like cellulose and pectin. Polymers like lignin, tubulin, cutin are added in cell wall as per need. Lignin, tubulin and cutin is an important organic polymer which is abundant in cell walls of some specific cells. Now let us see the function of cell wall. The function of the cell wall is to support and to protect the cell by preventing entry of excess water in the cell. The next component we will see, plasma membrane, which is also called as the cell membrane. It is a thin, fragile and elastic covering that separates the cell components from outer environment. Just look at the structure of the plasma membrane. You can see protein, lipid bilayer. That is, the protein molecules are embedded in two layers, that is the bilayer of phospholipids. Plasma membrane is said to be selectively permeable membrane. That is, it allows some substances to enter the cell while prevents other substances. Due to this property, useful molecules of water, salt and oxygen enter the cell and carbon dioxide exits the cell. Plasma membrane maintains homeostasis of cell. Now what do you mean by that? If any changes occur outside the cell, the cellular environment does not change due to plasma membrane. This condition is called homeostasis. Now let us see how do substances travel in the cell. There are activities that consume cellular energy like endocytosis and exocytosis. Just look at the picture over here. You will see how endocytosis takes place. Endocytosis means to gulp or engulf food and other substances from the outer environment. Now let us see how exocytosis takes place. Exocytosis means to excrete the waste material out of the cell. We have just seen endocytosis and exocytosis are the activities that consume cellular energy. But there are some processes that do not consume cellular energy. They are diffusion and osmosis. Diffusion, it means the entry or exit of small molecules like oxygen, carbon dioxide. For this process, cellular energy is not required. Osmosis. It is the traveling of water from a part with more water to a part with less water through a selectively permeable membrane. It is a physical process with three possibilities. Here you can see in this picture the osmosis taking place in plant cells. Here we can see the process of osmosis taking place in animal cells. It is a physical process with three possibilities. The first one, isotonic solution. What do you mean by that? When the medium outside and inside the cell has same proportion of water, water doesn't go in or out. The second possibility, hypertonic solution. The cell has less water than outside medium, so water enters the cell. This is called endosmosis. For example, if raisins are kept in water, after some time they swell and become turgid. The third possibility, hypertonic solution. The cell has more water than the outside medium, so water comes out of the cell. For example, if fruit pieces are kept in thick saturated sugar solution, the water from fruit pieces enter the sugar solution. So the fruit pieces shrink after a while. If a plant cell or animal cell is kept in hypertonic solution, water comes out of the cell by the process of exosmosis, and there is a contraction of cytoplasm. And this process is called plasmolysis. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is the fluid between plasma membrane and nucleus. It is a moving, sticky substance. Many cell organelles are suspended in cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is a medium for cellular chemical reactions. The part of cytoplasm other than organelles is the cytosol. Cytosol stores vital substances like amino acids, glucose, vitamins, etc. In animal cells, cytoplasm is more granular and dense, while in plant cells it is thin and mostly pushed to the periphery due to larger central vacuole. This you can see in this microscopic picture of onion peeling. Just look at the cytoplasm. It is mostly pushed to the periphery because of the larger central vacuole. Now let us learn about some cell organelles. An organelle is a specialized subunit having specific function within the cell. They are organs of the cell. Each organelle has its own lipoprotein membrane. Except nucleus and chloroplast, all other organelles can be seen only with electron microscope. Now let us learn about nucleus. When observed under electron microscope, we can see nucleus covered by a double layered membrane with small pores. Can you see in the diagram? These pores allow the passage of material in and out of the nucleus. Nucleus has one round nucleus and a network of chromatin fibers. A nucleus has one round nucleolus and a network of chromatin fibers. So what are these chromatin fibers? They are thin thread-like structures which condense to form short, thick chromosomes at the time of cell division. Functional segments on chromosomes are called genes. Now let us see the functions of nucleus. First, it controls all metabolic activities of the cell. It controls cell division, and it is involved in the transmission of hereditary characters from parents to offspring. That is why children look very much similar to their parents. The next cell organelle is endoplasmic reticulum. The organelle which conducts various substances inside the cell is called endoplasmic reticulum. It has a net-like structure consisting of interconnected miniature tubes and sheaths filled with fluid. It is connected to the nucleus from inner side to plasma membrane from outer side. Endoplasmic reticulum are of two types, the rough endoplasmic reticulum and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. You can see in the diagram, the rough endoplasmic reticulum has ribosome granules on it. Hence it is called rough endoplasmic reticulum. And the smooth one, ribosome granules are absent on them. That is why they got the name smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Now let us see the functions of endoplasmic reticulum. First, it is a framework that supports the cell. Second, it does the conduction of proteins. Third, the toxins that have entered through food, air and water are made water soluble by endoplasmic reticulum and then flushed out of the body. Now let us see how this conduction of protein takes place in the endoplasmic reticulum.